Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Quick update video, basically. Quick update video, well, you know, inverted commas, quick, because you know me, you know what I'm like. But no, I thought I'd do one. I was originally going to do one as part of a mailbox video, but I don't really have time to make a mailbox video at the minute, so I'm just going to do this quickly now. In case you're wondering, by the way, in the background right now, what you're watching is footage from Flydaily's War Thunder stream, which I took part in a few weeks ago, I think now. And this particular part you're looking at now was the H6K4. Well, you know, it was the flying boat death race we did. Where everyone jumped in a big flying boat and we went death racing down this river canyon, and it was pretty hilarious, honestly. Of course, I managed to crash my flying boat straight into the river like a colossal scrub, but you know, good fun regardless. And I thought I did manage to record some of it, so I thought I'd put it up here. Anyway, basically a quick update video to just keep you posted on a few things and a few future plans. And that sort of thing. The first things first, like over the next week or so, uploads may be a little bit sparse, mainly because I've got a lot of work starting to pile up at university again, and I need to get that done and out of the way, which means I have a little bit less time for recording than I normally would. So there's that, basically. You know, kind of a minor issue, but something worth raising, you know, regardless, just so you guys know why there is maybe potentially going to be a little bit of a drought of videos coming up. In addition, people are wondering, a few people are wondering anyway, where the Fallout 3 videos have disappeared to. I mean, well, the ones I've already up haven't disappeared anyway, but why have I not been uploading any more Fallout 3? And the reason for that is that at the minute, every time I upload a Fallout 3 video, it gets smacked with a Content ID claim from the YouTube's wonderful Content ID system. And while usually I can dispute the claim and get the claims released and then get back to earning revenue from that video, usually by the time that's happened, the video everyone's already watched the video, and therefore all the revenue that would have been earned by that video has been completely lost. So at the minute it's actually becoming a bit ridiculous, because it means I can rarely put up a Fallout 3 video, sorry, and actually earn anything from it, because as soon as a company basically the way it works, like as soon as a company places a claim on your video, all the ad revenue for it is diverted to them. And even if you dispute that claim, only until the claim is released do you actually get anything from it. Up until that point, and they will deliberately drag this out for ages as well. It will take forever to review it, on purpose. But basically, up until the point where they finally release the claim, they're getting all the money from that video. So Fallout 3 is becoming irritatingly problematic, because for some reason, unlike a lot of, well, almost all the other games I do on this channel, part of the game's actual soundtrack, and this isn't including the licensed music from the radios and stuff, which are a pain in the arse by themselves, but this is literally the game's ambient music soundtrack type stuff, like, you know, the ambient music that plays when you've got your radio off in certain areas of the game. That stuff is in the Content ID system for some reason, and that is getting flagged constantly on almost every Fallout 3 video I put up at the minute. It's getting pretty absurd. So basically, for now, until the Content ID system gets sorted out, which I imagine it will be doing, or at least until something changes with my network and stuff like that, I'm putting Fallout 3 on hold, basically, because it's becoming a little bit tricky to actually even do that Let's Play. The fact that it's got licensed music in it is bad enough, because there's just very little you can do about that at all. But also the fact that the game's ambient bloody music is you know, is in the Content ID system, and sort of wrecking it for me every time I try and upload one of those videos, unfortunately. It shouldn't really be a problem in theory, because it's all under fair use. You know, I'm using it it's part of the game, and I'm using the game, you know, and as part of a Let's Play, as a form of commentary and critique, you know. You know, it's a transformative use, and therefore it comes under fair use, so it's perfectly above board. However, the system YouTube has in place in the form of Content ID is so very easily abused, and that's why at the minute I am just sort of not bothering with it, honestly. I mean, I had enough trouble having to just completely redo and re-upload the first prologue video just because of 5 seconds of the intro video that had been claimed by about 6 different companies. If you've been watching Gopher's videos and you've been watching his Content ID updates, I was pretty much having the exact same problem with my Fallout videos as he was, with almost the exact same companies making the exact same claims. So what he's been suffering through, I have also been suffering through, unfortunately. So I think you could probably imagine what's going on then if you've watched those videos. But anyway, that is why there's no more Fallout 3 at the minute. For now, anyway. I will get back to it eventually, just once all this mess has been sorted out. So, that kind of means we have a bit of a gap on the channel at the minute. Because at the minute all we've really got going are... We've got Kaiserreich, which I've just started up. We've got Skyrim, which is like once every Sunday, so that's not much of a real huge deal for me, actually. Getting Skyrim up every Sunday is not actually that hard. I have an episode of it recorded already. In fact, I recorded it on Monday. For those of you who've been complaining about the last 2 episodes of it being a bit short compared to the other ones, this one is over an hour long, so I do hope you enjoy it. It took forever to do. So, yeah. So Skyrim's pretty goddamn simple. It doesn't take up a lot of my time, actually, to get up once every Sunday. We've got Oblivion as well, which typically has like hour-long episodes. So that doesn't go up terrifically often either, maybe once or even twice a week. And then, you know, there's Kaiserreich as well, and that's pretty much it that's going on at the minute, and I do kind of have a little bit more room for stuff to go up. I mean, I've been putting some Baldur's Gate up, but that's just old videos, essentially. That's old stuff I had recorded ages ago that's been hanging around on my hard drive, and I occasionally throw up a video of that when I've got a gap in my, you know, uploads, and yeah, I want to give you guys something to watch, basically. But I'm not actively recording Baldur's Gate at the minute, so... you know, so basically we have a bit of a gap on the channel now because of Fallout 3. Originally I wasn't going to start anything new until I had finished with Kaiserreich or the second kind of volume of the Oblivion Let's Play, but that seems to have changed now. So what could we do instead? I mean, like, I know people gave the Men of War video I put up actually a surprisingly welcome response, actually. I wasn't thinking many people would be really bothered about that, but people seem to really like it. So, you know, Men of War is obviously a possible candidate, but I was really thinking of maybe if I did do a series of Men of War videos where I basically did maybe each of the factions' campaigns in it or something like that. I was thinking I might do that after Kaiserreich was done. After Kaiserreich is finished, though, as well, there are other potential ones I could be doing. The little list I've got here at the minute consists of Crusader Kings 2, which would in fact have to be restarted. I wouldn't be able to continue the old episodes because, as I believe I explained a while ago, the latest expansion for Crusader Kings 2 kind of broke my old save games. Like I said, it for some reason had got it into its head that Duke Robert was the Emperor of Rome. So, and there was that, and his coat of arms had mysteriously changed colour for some reason, and there must have been all sorts of other problems with it, and I decided I didn't want to touch that save game in the barge pole anymore, which is a shame, because it was quite a fun little campaign we had going there, but, well, if it's broken, it's broken. There's not much we can do. But yeah, we could go back to Crusader Kings 2 after Kaiserreich is done with. Kaiserreich will potentially not take terrifically long, because a typical game of Kaiserreich you can get done, you know, a campaign of it, you can get almost probably done in maybe 2 to 3 days of solid play. Obviously it's a lot slower than that for me, because I'm recording it as part of a Let's Play and I'm not playing it all the time, but ultimately it's not going to be the same kind of titanic length that something like Skyrim is, for example. So so what else can we do? Yeah, what else do I have on here? Yeah, Crusader Kings 2, Men of War, Europa Universalis 4 potentially. If it's half as good as everybody's saying it is, that could be a potentially quite good one. I have a copy of it in the mail on the way to me now. It should arrive on Monday or something like that. I ordered a physical copy because for some bizarre reason physical copies ordered from Amazon are actually roughly about half the price that the game is when digitally on Steam, which makes very little sense, but I'm not going to complain. If I can get it at half price and on a disc, I'm fine with that. So I have a copy of Europa Universalis 4 on the way. I played EU2 and EU3. I think I preferred EU2 at the time, but apparently EU4 was really, really good. So that might be something we get to do. And in addition to that, also Hearts of Iron 3 might be something to do, because I think I've been playing Hearts of Iron 3 recently a bit. I'm still a bit of a noob at it, to be fair, but I'm enjoying it quite a lot. The added complexity no longer scares me as much as it once did, and in fact I've come to embrace it to certain degrees. A lot of people sort of got, like when I mentioned that I preferred Hearts of Iron 3 to regular Darkest Hour, actually in one of my Kaiserreich videos, a lot of people in the comments were like, "What? Are you insane? What is wrong with you?" But no, seriously, I do prefer it. I like the chain of command system it has in that game. I like the fact that naval combat is actually just way better. I like the way aircraft work much better, you know, air sorties and things like that, air missions you can do. And I like the fact that armies no longer now consist of 99% infantry divisions with maybe like 3 tanks and and sort of 4 bomber squadrons. The way you build, you know, divisions in that game by composing it of different like battalions of different units that you have to combine equally to get a combined arms percentage bonus. You know, like if you just have a division consisting of 4 infantry battalions or whatever, that's nowhere near as good as a division which consists of 1 tank battalion, infantry, artillery support and engineers or something like that, which means you're able to have more historically accurate armies. For example, I mean, some of you will remember the first Kaiserreich campaign we did as Russia, where we had this hilarious little scenario where Russia managed to conquer most of Eastern Europe without using any tanks at all. We didn't have a single tank in our entire army. We were just using infantry. It was bizarre. It was like World War I prior to tanks being invented, and yet we somehow managed to subjugate half of Europe that way in like the mid 1940s. I mean, it was absurd. And therefore, in Hearts of Iron 3, on the other hand, you know, the way armies are constructed is much more realistic, because you can have actual, you know, tank divisions now, which are mostly composed of tanks and things. So, you know, initially it wasn't as good, I don't think, as Hearts of Iron 2 or Darkest Hour, but with the most recent expansions, Hearts of Iron 3 has gotten a lot better, and I think I definitely prefer it now, honestly. But anyway, yeah, so little tangent over. Those we might be able to do after Kaiserreich, but what could we do instead now, instead of Fallout 3? Well, I think I don't want to do something World War II-ish instead of Hearts of Iron 3, because, I mean, what is wrong with me? Fallout 3. Because the guys who want to watch Fallout 3 are kind of RPG fans, really. I think you guys would probably appreciate something more along those lines than, you know, some sort of, you know, historical grand strategy or whatever. So I think that seems fair enough, honestly. So the question is, what could we do instead? I have a few games. Not sure which ones I would like to let's play. Quite a lot of them would be blind. I'm not entirely sold on the idea of doing totally blind let's plays, because sometimes, well, I don't trust myself not to get halfway through the game and decide I don't really like it very much. So kind of like what happened with More Oblivion. Towards the end of More Oblivion, back when I was doing that, I was really beginning to loathe More Oblivion. I was, it crashed like every 5 minutes. All the art assets were really dodgy, and just, it was a buggy mess, and I couldn't stand it, honestly. Even though the viewers were enjoying it. One thing is, and it's no Dark Souls. Before anybody mentions it, I'm not going to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls. I don't know how many times I actually have to say this, but I'm not going to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls. Gosh darn it. Even on the stream video where I explain in great detail why I don't want to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls, people in the comments still sat there going, but please do a Let's Play of it. I'm ignoring everything you just said in this video about why you're not going to, but I'm going to say please do it anyway. To recap on why I don't want to do a Dark Souls Let's Play, because I seem to get a message about it every other week from someone. I am rubbish at the game, therefore it would not be fun for me to do a Let's Play of, because the thing is, Dark Souls is a game that I occasionally come back to every now and again, play it for maybe a few hours until I eventually rage quit, and then I don't come back to it again for like another few months or something like that. When you're doing a Let's Play, you have to play the game pretty much constantly over the period of almost maybe half a year at the least, in some cases, especially with a game as long as Dark Souls. I don't want to have to be forced to sit down and play Dark Souls for half a year. That is my idea of torture. And it wouldn't be fun to watch as a result either. It really wouldn't. All you guys would do is complain and rage at me in the comments for being so incompetent. And I know this for a fact because I know what you guys are like, and I know what the comments were like on that one stream VOD I put up. Already people were sort of complaining, oh, well, come on, Jingles, the Taurus Demon isn't that hard. So, yeah, screw you. Yes, it is, if you're as much of a noob at the game as I am. You know, so it's not going to happen, guys. There is never going to be a Let's Play of Dark Souls in this channel. Another reason why, as well, is that it suffers from the same problems as Fallout 3. The Dark Souls VOD I did put up from the stream, that instantly got grabbed by some company as a result of the cutscene at the beginning of it. You know, at the beginning of the video. So that's the other reason I don't really want fancy doing a Dark Souls Let's Play either. So yeah, that's not going to happen. I will continue to stream Dark Souls, I think, every now and again, because streaming it isn't such a big deal, because I can be a bit more relaxed about my playing the game, and also because we have the chat there, I'm able to actually get tips on the fly on how to beat certain bosses and things like that. Posting a video up on YouTube and then getting, you know, advice literally like, you know, a few days after having played that part of the game, that's usually completely useless by that point. That is not helping me at all. Whereas if I'm playing it live and people are live as I play it giving me advice on how to beat a certain boss, that is actually really useful. So like the last Dark Souls stream we did until I lost my patience completely by the end of it, trying to beat the damned Taurus Demon. It was actually really helpful, and I actually quite enjoyed it because I had people telling me what I was doing wrong and how I could improve, and not being dicks about it either. Everyone was really quite helpful and polite, and it was pretty awesome. It was pretty fun. I think I'm going to do it again. But yeah, like I said, it's not going to be a Let's Play, guys. It really isn't. It's not going to happen. So stop asking. So yeah, the other big main possibility, I suppose. People are going to say Morrowind, and I'm going to say no, because we've already got 2 Elder Scrolls games on the go at the minute on this channel. That is more than enough for me, quite frankly. I still haven't decided how I would even approach doing a Morrowind Let's Play anyway. So that's probably not going to be happening. Maybe I can do Morrowind after having finished the next Oblivion. The next section of the Oblivion Let's Play. Well, maybe. Perhaps even then, no. Morrowind might even be a thing that I end up doing after I finish Skyrim, which will be a long way off. So, yeah, the other thing... I mean, I'm a bit stumped, really, honestly. The other thing is Dragon Age, I suppose, because I mentioned that like quite a long time ago, actually, on an update video as one of the potential things I could do. And on and off, every now and again, people asked me to do a Dragon Age Let's Play. And I did a brief stream of Dragon Age with King Arthur and Arthur, King of the Britons, and his adventures in Ferelden, which was a good laugh. I got loads of people saying, do a Let's Play, do a Let's Play. And I've been holding off on it for now because, well, as I'm sure plenty of you are aware, Variax is doing a Let's Play of Dragon Age at the minute. He's playing it blind, and he's by the way, I don't mind saying that even though he's playing it blind, he's doing a damn good job. I've watched I think every episode that he's put up of it to date. Actually, I've been enjoying it immensely because I absolutely love Dragon Age. It's one of my favourite RPGs of all time. He suffers from, like me as well, when I play something like Dark Souls, people raging at him in the comments for doing stuff wrong, I look at those comments and I think, you know what? Actually, compared to my first playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, Variax looks like a seasoned pro by comparison. People had to go. I remember people having to go at him in one of the early episodes when he left Sten behind to die in Lothering. He didn't recruit Sten, and people just went ballistic. I'm glad there was a moment that made me think I am so glad I did not play Dragon Age blind on my YouTube channel, because when I first played Dragon Age blind, you know, I actually didn't even know Leliana was a companion in the game. I completely missed the tavern in Lothering. So I never encountered Leliana and proceeded to play through the rest of the entire game completely oblivious to the fact that she was a recruitable NPC, or that she even existed, full stop. So, and had I put that on video and put it on YouTube, I would have got so much shit for it. So yeah, I was terrible at that game. I played it through on easy difficulty, and even on easy difficulty, I had to spend the better part of a day trying to beat the final boss. So yeah, I was pretty bad. So for those of you who are watching Variax's Let's Play, give the poor guy a break. He's doing really well. So shush. Anyway, getting back on topic. Damn and blast it all. Me and my tangents. I should stop this, really. Variax has been doing one. It's very good. And so for a number of reasons, I kind of maybe made me not want to do one, because one, people are already watching that. They probably don't want to have two of the bloody things going on side by side. Two, I don't know, it's probably a bit silly, but part of me feels like it might be a little impolite, honestly, to do a Let's Play of it while he's doing one, but maybe that's a bit daft, I don't know. And, you know, so, I don't know. It's the main thing I've been thinking of doing recently, because I've been planning, well, basically I've been planning to do a Dragon Age Let's Play for ages. I managed to think of a character for it and all that sort of thing, what kind of character I was going to play, what I was going to do in the game, ages ago. I actually meant to start a Dragon Age Let's Play a lot sooner than this, but I just sort of never got around to it because I was doing other stuff, basically. But that certainly is tempting now, because I've got a decent idea of what I would do for it. I have the game installed, I have the mods I want for it installed already, and all that kind of stuff, you know. So it's I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure. I mean, let me just like minimize the screen thing on my screen at the minute and just have a look at my damn desktop and see what I've got on here. I mean, I have Kingdoms of Amalur, which would be Kingdoms of Amalur is not a, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a very Let's Play sort of a game. I do Kingdoms of Amalur when I need to sit back and relax and just derp around killing beasties. Sure, it's an open world RPG, but it's not like the Elder Scrolls or anything. It's not something you can role play in. There's not a lot of depth to it. It's just, it's kind of like playing a single player MMO. At the end of the day, you just run around and you kill mobs, and you do some side quests, and it's great. But there's not much to it, honestly. to be honest. So you know that there's that. What else do I have? I have the Banner Saga, which I can't actually figure out how to record. For some reason, the story doesn't want to record it properly. Bandicam doesn't really want to record it properly either. So that's kind of annoying. I have well, I have The Witcher, but I'm kind of halfway through doing my own playthrough of that at the minute, because I've never finished The Witcher before, and I'm still playing it sort of blind at the minute, so I don't think I'd want to start the game all over again just for the sake of a Let's Play. I have Wasteland 2, but that's still in early beta, and therefore doesn't really deserve to be Let's Played yet, although I'm going to do a Wasteland 2 video or 2 or 3 some point. It's probably going to be called Let's Test Wasteland 2, where I have a good in-depth look at the beta, maybe over the course of about 2 or 3 videos, and show you guys what it's like and stuff like that. So that's something that might happen, just so you know. And I will continue to do, I think, just one-off videos every now and again, like the Men of War one, on some games that I've picked up over the last few months that I haven't really shown you guys. So, you know, just, yeah, be aware of that, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know otherwise. If you've got suggestions, leave them in the comments section, I guess. But the basic gist of it is there is a free slot, if you like, now, where I can be doing a Let's Play. And I'm thinking maybe Dragon Age, but I don't know. If I did do Dragon Age, it is worth pointing out that it would be an incredibly different character to, say, the one Variax is doing. If that at all bothers you, the fact that Variax is doing it as well, but it will be a completely different character, with a completely different sort of play style and sort of stuff like that, and it would, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, the same, basically, is what I'm saying. It would be a very different playthrough. But on the other hand, you will, if you haven't really played Dragon Age before and you're watching Variax play it for the first time, if I were to do it, it may contain spoilers, because I would quite likely do things in a different order, because the game's quite non-linear and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know, that's maybe something worth bearing in mind as well. Anyway, oh, I also have Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, but again, I've decided I'm going to play through that probably by myself at least once, because, like I said, I'm not never been a big fan of doing a Let's Play of something blind, so that probably won't be something that comes up for a while yet. And well, yeah, that's all I can think of for now. That's all I see on my desktop that fits the bill. Oh gosh, I have Ys 1, don't I? That's it. That's even worse than Dark Souls. My God. Anyway, so yeah, just I'm pretty much just rambling incoherently now, so I'm gonna stop. That was basically the brief update video, just to keep you guys all in the loop. I might stream tonight. Actually, in fact, I think I will. Yeah, I think I'll stream tonight. So that'll probably be 8 PM onwards, I'm thinking. So that's 8 PM GMT onwards. I will probably be doing a stream, because I meant to do on this weekend. I might as well do it tonight, because I'm probably going to be working tomorrow. So yeah, please turn up if you like on my channel, as you know, my streaming channel as usual. Link will be in the description. And yeah, 8 PM onwards, I'll probably be streaming. Might be the same as last time, actually. I think it might be Dark Souls followed by more of Ira's adventures in Cyrodiil, as she bumbles her way through the main quest, wondering why she's even doing the main quest, because no one seems to want to give her a bloody reward for finding the Amulet of Kings. God damn it. So anyway, yeah, that might be happening this evening. So yeah, maybe I should have put that at the beginning of the video, but I guess we can consider it a reward for those of you who sat all the way through. So yeah, there we go. Once I get to the stream, I suppose I'll be able to see, based on who turns up, who actually bothers to watch these update videos. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'm gonna bugger off now. So ta-da, bye.